Man, the menu doesn't get old. I forgot it had this bitchin' music to it. Hello, my dear friends, and welcome to Dead Trash. Dead Trash is a boomer shooter for all intents and purposes. It is one of those games that I discovered by total accident scrolling on TikTok last year around God, what was it? It would have been like January or February. Dead Trash has this aesthetic that you can see laid out very, very clearly in front of us. It has this sludgecore, grimy, condemned style, post-apocalyptic, hobo, trash, sludge, grindcore feel, and I love it. This aesthetic, whatever this is called, I'm sure there are several names for it, is top tier to me. We see all the different enemies that we'll encounter. Not all of them, but a good portion of them. See the biohazard trash, the trash in general just covering and littering the area. People in hazmat suits, and then people that definitely look like they may have been exposed to some of this sludge pouring out of the pipes. Dead Trash rocks. It is so cool, and like I said, I discovered it by accident, and I hopped in, I followed it for quite a while because I love the style. You see the color palette, everything is just perfect. And I like a boomer shooter every once in a while. So, I got into it, bought it the day it came out. It was like 7 in the morning, or maybe 9 in the morning, something like that. But I played it from, sun up. So, I bought it, played it start to finish, did not get up, no breaks, and completed it. And I was like, wow, that was great. It didn't have any extra content or anything, so, I decided to, Okay, sorry about that. I had to change the OBS settings to game capture and not display capture. Some games are kind of touchy when it comes to that. Anyways, so I loved it. I played it in one setting. It took me about 3 hours to complete, and I was like, well, that was awesome, but there's really nothing else for me to do with it. And recently, they released a DLC called Operation Yellow Snow, which is really cool. I have not played any of it, and I decided that we would just play through this on the channel and have a blast doing so. So, without further ado, and me talking your head off, let's jump into Dead Trash. You see, I did start a new game, but that's because I clicked it trying to get OBS and my screen to catch up. So, new game it is. Years into a brutal lockdown, a once thriving city lies in ruins, abandoned by its government and overrun by vicious, mindless infected. Those left behind are treated as human waste, discarded in a world that no longer cares. The city, now a decaying shell, is littered with the remnants of civilization, like broken dreams piled on heaps of garbage. The government enforces the quarantine with ruthless precision, surrounding the city with towering walls to keep the infection contained. Hazmat teams sweep through the ruins, killing anyone who remains, infected or not, in their effort to control the outbreak. But their true mission lies deeper. Beneath the ruins of the city, something far more dangerous waits to be secured or unleashed. Third floor, movement. They said the quarantine was for our safety, but safety doesn't look like burning bodies in the streets. The government doesn't care about survivors. To them, we're just loose ends to tie up before their secrets get out. On me. Keep it quiet until we confirm. If they're armed, drop them. If they're infected, torch them. Above ground, it's chaos. Below, it's hell. But I know every crack, every tunnel. The city won't let me go without a fight. This is the door. Get in position. Let's see if they like what's behind door number 1. Spoiler, It's me. These are real pictures, by the way, gang. Catch this. Oof. I'll take that. Oh, Lord. Not the Sten. This is the second game we played with the Sten in it recently. Uh-oh, you see the brain matter coming out. If this is all they've got, they're in trouble. Time to move. More will come. Hit barrels and trash bags to find different ammo and health. Alright. So what did you think about that? Man, that was awesome. Again, those are all real pictures. This is quite the neat experience, and I love that opening. It's been a year since I've seen it, more than a year actually, but that was definitely just as cool as I remembered. Very 80s, grindcore style. This game reminds me a lot of Hobo with a shotgun. So,
I'm gonna fuck you up.
Oh yeah. Ooh. Oh, I'm getting my rumpus kicked. All right, well. We got some health back, but we're going to have to pop these. Ooh, we got the nail guns already. As you see, there are achievements. So when I first played through this, there were no achievements whatsoever. Like I said, I just ran through it and had a great time. There are secrets like any boomer shooter. And we are living within an infection zone, a quarantine zone, excuse me. We're gonna run around and see what we can get at. Beer helps us out. See, danger, quarantine area, barrel fires, trash everywhere. As the game suggests, it is years into a quarantine here. You gotta get closer than you think to hit these guys, and they sure do have interesting models. I love these character models. Again, if you liked Hobo with a shotgun and thought that was just the craziest movie ever when it released, that was like 2010 maybe. God, that was like peak Afghanistan. If you yeah, so you had the resurgence, not resurgence, but this very specific style of film. Oh God, who was it? Danny Trejo did specifically worked in the grindcore industry, doing films like Machete and oh my God, Planet Violence, I think. Which I don't think Danny Trejo was in, but he was in Badass 2, which was another one of those, like, strange movies. Anyways, I'm just kind of walking around bumbling, talking your head off, as per usual. If this is your first video with me, I like to talk about everything and nothing at the same time, it seems. And we're looking for secrets and hitting trash, because that's where all the goodies are. Not in the blue trash, but in the white, yucky trash. See a bus stop up ahead. 2 more skull-headed dudes. Which begs the question, are these guys... we can't really do autopsies on these guys, because they are static models. But we can do autopsies while they're standing up, because they're going to go down regardless. And we will be doing that. So I'm not gonna pop all of these. I'm gonna wait until we have to. But there are, again, numerous secrets because it's a boomer shooter. I'm not really good at finding secrets in boomer shooters. It's actually one of my worst skills. Like on my gamer resume, finding secrets in boomer shooters is exceptionally low. And I remember I always get so excited because I'm like, this one's gonna be different. I'm gonna look around and find everything, and I just don't. You see the rats scurrying along the walls here. It's pretty horrific. Yeah, so this guy, he's wearing looks like UCP digis. He's got a skull head. You see, there is brain matter coming out of his actual head, but I can't tell if he's wearing a mask or not. Denim vest,
Hi,
just
got
a.
a live one here.
Oh, okay, that's a shooter. Yeah, so it makes me believe that he's wearing somebody's skull. This individual wearing a welder's mask for protection, much like a Tagia kind of figure. Tagilla, sorry. Tagia, quesadilla, I'm losing it. Tagilla style figure. I remember vaguely being able to jump up on these. Perhaps there's a, hold on. We're gonna go back this direction. I think I missed a secret already right here. I might be wrong. But they're kind of hard to see. You know, the breaks in the wall. I want to go back a little further. This is why it took me forever to do the first playthrough of Dead Trash. Because I sure as hell went along every single wall. Every single nook and cranny. And crouch walked like this. And I still didn't find everything. I didn't find a quarter of everything. But you see here, it's open. It wants us to be there. It wants us to jump over this edge here. Ah, to hell with it. We'll find other things as we go along. You see the everything kind of blends together, so bear with me as I'm bumbling around trying to find my place in this world. Note in the background the hero synth 80s style music. You know what? We're playing this. We're gonna play Hotline Miami coming up, which is arguably my favorite game of all time. I adore Hotline Miami, and I'm gonna save that for when we play it. But that is my bread and butter. Right. Still just walking through the streets. We do play this I think we play as an engineer, which makes me think of Mark from Infra, which we'll also play on the channel coming up eventually. But the idea of this engineer that's been surviving in the city and it's now it's now breaking out. Ooh. I really like that idea, that concept. He's just had enough. He's had enough. He's up to his ears with the public infrastructure, or the lack therefore of, and we're not gonna take it, as Twisted Sister said. All right. Okay, I still can't crouch jump up here. Someone call Civi 11. Did he ever play this? I used to watch Civi 11 often, like very often. Ooh. Oh god, that was not a good sound. That is a freaky looking image. I really like this old man with no neck. I don't know why. He seems like he seems cool out of the whole bunch. Are you open? No, that's not a good sound. So I assume that the oh yeah, holy hell, Jesus Christ. The axe is definitely got a heavier attack. It's definitely got a little bit of wallop to it. Gotta love a game that appreciates a good nail gun. Manhunt, as much as I love Manhunt, I'm not looking at you. And you know why. You know why. My god, I've been talking about Manhunt a lot. We're playing it on the channel. We need 2 keys to get in here. Oh, we'll find those, don't you worry. Man, Manhunt's another one of those games with this grimy, grindcore aesthetic. I'm gonna try to get back in there. I'm telling you, I'm gonna sound crazy, but I know that I got up on places like this previously. That was close. That was real close. Hold on. Come on, we got this. Oh my god. Anyway, something more relevant. I used to watch Civi 11 a lot, and I'm not like a big boomer shooter dude, but I really found his videos insightful and like relaxing above all else. And I used to watch him on repeat and watch different stuff, and it's what got me into a lot of boomer shooters, because this is not, you know, was not my wheelhouse. Okay, I'll have that. Got the 45. Look at this. Well, there's a secret and a jump scare. Very good. Look at that. The 4.5. The 4.5. Okay, that's locked as well. I am a big fan of the 1911 platform. And we're going to use it effectively against our enemies. Oh, I see the shooter. You see, we are dealing with hit scan. Oh, come on. There we go. We are dealing with hit scan enemies. And as far as I know, again, not the expert in the field, not the SME whatsoever, but hit scan. It's only the white trashes, right? Yeah. Okay. Here we go. We're back up to full. I'm gonna leave that health behind in case we need it. There's one key. The hit scan enemies, as long as they see you, there are no breaks in between you and them, then they can hit you. I think. That might be like a really dumb explanation of what a hit scan enemy is. Or it could be totally wrong. I'm fairly certain that's what it means, though. Like, you have to be... Oh, wait, hold on. Wait a second. Oh, man, I'm getting sick. We just went this way. We need to take a left here. There we go. Alright. What other boomer shooters do I have experience with? Dusk. Dusk is really cool. It's another David Sumansky special. In we go. All sorts of goodies back here. Oh, okay. Hi. Just a little Easter egg for us. But yeah, Dusk with the David Sumansky special, and you have... What was the other one? God bless America. What was it called? Oh, Bolt Gun. I have Bolt Gun. What other boomer shooters do I have that I've played? The jury's out. The jury's out, but they'll come back. Don't you worry. Remember that at a later date. Maybe this was where I could jump. Yeah, this is definitely it, wasn't it? No, God bless it. I swear to God, I'm not crazy, man. I swear to God, there was a place where you could jump. You could jump just perfectly and get up here, and I scream as they drag me into the padded cell. Alright, we're gonna pop the corner. Ooh! Alright, well, that sucked a little bit. Come here. With the heavier axe, you have to swing early to make sure that you hit them on time, which is a neat mechanic. It actually feels like it has weight to it, and for a game that is primarily 2D like this, that is insanely important. Insanely important to make it feel good. I don't think I have any idea what that means. That door is locked. See, hold on. If you look carefully at every little bit of the wall, sometimes you can see things that are off. I sound like I'm going schizo here. And we're early on. We're 20 minutes in. to this recording, of which like 15.
You got a live one here.
15 of which is actual gameplay, because I have to talk for forever in the beginning. Okie dokie. We got some goop. You guys got any goop for me? In we go. What's in here? Ah! The bisected corpse of one of those government dudes. So something that's neat.
I'm gonna fuck you up.
I beg to differ. See the rotten corpse hanging from the this little concrete structure. One thing I did learn from Civvy, though, watching him for so long, is that you can't trust corners ever. Like, or not corners, but you can't trust flat surfaces. Like, they always seem to give themselves away in one way or another. I'm gonna break these so I can move if I have to. Nice. Alright, I'm gonna try not to use ammo where we don't have to. But sometimes you can see, like, secret doors are kind of set back in the recesses. You have to have a keen eye for that stuff. Nice. So I don't think it's ever explicitly stated what kind of virus has crept through the city, but it reminds me so much of Condemned 2, and that was the whole reason that I got this game in the first place, is Condemned 2 Bloodshot, regardless of all the hate it received, and how much people didn't like it, I loved it. I loved the grimy aesthetic. I love that game more than I can express. And one day, I hope we'll be able to play it on the channel. I don't know how we're going to, but we're going to make it happen. That game defined a lot of my, like, early years. And it scared the life out of me, man. That was one of those horror games that, you know, when I first started playing horror games, got me good. So it, you know, this game, I don't want to say it takes any inspiration from it, but they are most definitely similar worlds. Another no-nose hobo. I think that's what they're called. I did briefly look over the achievements. I didn't go too deep. I'm fairly certain they're... Oh! God, I can't move past this trash receptacle. Okay, well that was a little rough, but good thing we got some beer over here and some painkillers, presumably. There's a killer. Chop him right up into little pieces. Chop him up into little pieces, yeah. I'm so sorry. I'm so unbelievably sorry. Oh, we can get back here. See, I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. I knew that. I knew we could do this all along. All right. Oh, God bless. Okay. So we have to be very careful now that we have this knowledge. Okay. Well, for a secret, this one kind of sucks. I thought there was more stuff back here. Never mind. It's not even that hidden. It's kind of like, it's kind of a give me. You see, I am stuck by the invisible walls. We should be coming up on a shotgun sooner than later, which there's going to be a super shotgun and then your standard shotgun question mark. I can't remember. God, we should play, speaking of super shotguns, we should play Doom on the channel. Ooh. Ooh, very good. Very good. Oh, man. It's another one of those posters. Another locked door. Okay, this is where we're going later. We gotta go through the, I don't know what these are supposed to be. Presumably tires.
I'm gonna fuck you up.
That's a new enemy, I think. Yep, that's definitely a new enemy. Alright. We're gonna turn the... You know what? We're gonna catch him. Catch him slipping right here. Okay, maybe not. So, we didn't get a great look at him, but that dude is not wearing a welder's mask like the other shooter. He is instead wearing an Alton helmet, or one of the variations of the Alton. Ooh, what's in here? I have 162 nails. We gotta get... Hobo with a double barrel shotgun. See, and there's the inspiration. Oh, what a fantastic movie! I mean, it really wasn't. That was a mess of a movie, but it's great, and it will forever live in my heart as a very special film. Hobo with a shotgun was absolutely insane. If you haven't seen that, do yourself a favor. If you like gore and you like horror and grindcore and you like unique characters, do yourself a favor and go watch Hobo with a Shotgun. They had two enemies called the Plague. Grinder and Rip and Grinder, I think were their names, that were like these metal-plated demons from beyond. That there's a scene where they're literally ripping and tearing through a hospital. Oh, hello, zombie pigman. They're ripping and tearing through this hospital, killing the staff, trying to get to one of the characters. It is fantastic. It is just one of the coolest scenes for such like what is most definitely a low budget splatter film. It's just so good. It's so good. And it's nice to see that is actually being directly referenced. What the hell was that? The streets belong to them now. Gangs of scavengers and killers feeding off the remains of a dead city. For them, survival isn't enough. They want chaos. Come on then. Let's see what you've got. Oh, cool. Cool. You see the save system is not a checkpoint-based system, but rather a level-based system. So, there are punishments for dying and being goofy. So we definitely need to use our resources effectively. Oh! Definitely need to use our resources effectively. Somebody is in the bathroom. No good. You see here, please recycle. Recycle if you can. All right, I'll have that. Thank you. It's funny. I like the sarcastic humor, or perhaps you would call that rhetorical humor, where you have like a infected city that's been quarantined for years. How our engineer friend here has survived is unbeknownst to me. I'd love to know more about his lore, his backstory. So that's pretty kick-ass, if you ask me. But I love seeing stuff like this. This is funny too. The graffiti on it: "Say please, don't recycle." But seeing the please recycle signs in a city that is quite literally built on filth right now, it's just cool. I find it fun. Oh, okay. Oh, Christ. There we go. Unhinged. Killed 10 no-nose street maniacs. Nice. What a name. No-nose street maniac. I love that. Hell yeah, dude. God, it's just... Filth Breed goes in this category of game. Just yucky, foul, nasty games with that grimy aesthetic, grimy, trash-filled. You can smell these games. Sewer games, Sewer Sludge, God, I almost said sewer slut, but that's... We miss you, Junko. Make more music, please. I think Junko actually changed their name to something else. They are still making music. I'm just enjoying the acts. I'm turning people into Gibbs and having the best time ever doing so. Just running around like a crazy hobo with a shotgun. In my case, it's a hobo with a hatchet, which sounds like a certain wackadoodle groups. Sounds like a certain album from a bunch of wackadoodles that does not actually exist.
I'm gonna fuck you up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fuck you up.
I'll believe it when I see it, nerd. You gotta tell them. You gotta put them in their place. Tell them how it is. With harsh words like yeah. All right. Continuing on here, I know you guys want to see the super shotgun used. I would love to indulge that. We're gonna wait until we see somebody worth hitting with.
Got a live one here.
You know what? How about him?
We got a live one here.
So it shoots 2 rounds very quickly. I'm trying to get the axe. There we go. But you actually do have 2 rounds compared to standard super shotgun that fires both barrels at the same time. So we have a little bit of control.
I'm gonna fuck you up. Live one here.
And I do like having that little extra control for ammo management. That is neat. That is neat. I think, honest to God, man, I think... Oh! We have incurred the wrath of the welder mask guy. Trying to get his attention. There's got to be a secret around here somewhere. I smell it. I don't... well, maybe I'm just smelling the... Ooh, okay. That was a little scary. The trash gremlin.
I'm gonna fuck you up.
Alright, hold on. We gotta be real mindful here. Watch this. Chop, chop. Waste them all. Kill 60 bandits. Hell yeah. Yeah, so that's very on brand. Now, admittedly, more on brand with, like, Doom? Not Doom, sorry, Duke Nukem than it would be, like, Doom, per se. Ooh, what's in here? I like the concrete houses.
I'm gonna fuck you up.
I'll believe it when I see it, pal. Okay, we got the spooky room here. Ooh! Now, those guys are scary as hell, man. Dudes that have their heads wrapped in plastic that just jump out at you. The hatchet men. I don't know what they're actually called. I would actually love to know more about this lore. I just want to know everything about everything. This world... I just eat it up. Those are trash monsters. Very scary. Yeah, ooh. Well, good thing the ground. Ooh, look at them. My God. What the hell is that? I would love to know what kind of infection we've got going on here, man. Ooh, spooky. Oh, God, okay. Well, if something's going to kill us, it's gonna be them.
I'm gonna fuck you up.
Yeah, okay. Big talk. Big talk. Now we have to systematically check all the little nooks and crannies. Missing all the actual secrets and then swearing that we see them elsewhere. Ooh, that's just sludge. Okay, we knew that. Painkillers and beers. The official diet of Max Payne. Paid for by Rockstar. Rockstar made Max Payne, right? Yeah, they did. Sorry, it's kind of drab when we're just walking around. But, oh, hello. Hey, little guy. Hey. Zombie Pigman. They're good. You know, he looks kind of horrific, but if you can get past the overwhelming stench of a zombie corpse, then Zombie Pigman is your best pal. He's here for you. He really is. He's just a silent companion.
I'm gonna fuck you up.
Oh, for Christ's sakes, I don't know what I'm doing. Where do I need to go? Do I need to go up here?
I'm gonna fuck you up.
Yeah, it would seem so. Ah, yes, I've been antagonizing the populace. Where? Oh yeah, that felt great. Everything about that felt so good. Ooh! Okay. Jesus Christ, maybe sticking to melee might be in our best interest, because the firearms...
We got a live one here.
Oh. Maybe I'm just not using them correctly. Ooh, see what I'm talking about? Oh man, these dudes are just nuts. I'm taking multiple 45 rounds at point blank range and still ticking.
I
don't want to be on the receiving end of these guys. Unfortunately, we can't just use the super shotgun for everything. Oh, I made a mistake. A critical mistake. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. So that was what I would call noob behavior. And I apologize for subjecting you to that. That was highly unprofessional. Bad quality.
We got a live one here.
Visual on target.
Ooh, we got... Ooh. New enemy. Government kill squads. So they're not hit scan enemies. They actually do have projectiles, which I don't think that makes it. I don't actually know what I'm talking about. What's in here? Ooh. Okay. Ah, yes, the excrement on the wall is really. You good, dude? You don't look so good. Oh, yes. Absolutely. I'll have that. Thank you. Do I want to open this? Ah. That is... You know what? If there was a picture to describe what Dead Trash is all about, it would be this image right here. That is absolutely terrifying and a bit comical, but more so terrifying. Nice, and a little Easter egg for us for going out of our way. It's like a little treat, a little reward. You know? Like Dr. Schultz said. Oh yeah, you know it's an official government hit squad when they are wearing the Vans. Low tops, high tops, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You can wear Vans in any weather. Wear Vans in any weather. You can wear Chucks in any weather too, but Vans are sturdier than Chucks, and I'm a proponent of both of those shoes. I wear a lot of. Well, I used to wear a lot of Chucks. I wore Vans for a long time too, and the only problem with Vans and Chucks is gun them down. The only problem with Vans and Chucks, man, is that the soles, not like the exterior sole, but the interior sole, where your foot is actually touching, they will fail. And I've never resoled a pair of Vans or Chucks in my life. So if that's something you can do, then by all means do it. I used to wear Toms too. I have like I'm inherently flat-footed. So like I like shoes that are flatter. And Merrells are the exception. I've never had any trouble with Merrell boots or like Altimas. But I have a lot of trouble with like running shoes, for example. If there's a pair of trainers that have an exceptionally high arch, like a Nikes or Under Armour, where they have like a dedicated arch, like a ball or arch for the ball of your foot, those hurt. Hurt me like crazy. All right, I guess we're just going down, aren't we? Continuing on. Yeah, so I'm sure you were really interested in that bit of Observer Monk lore, but there it is.
We got a live one here.
We got a dead one here.
I'm gonna fuck you up.
Oh. What is he? What is that dude carrying? Wait, hold on. We'll have to check next time we encounter one of the no-nosed street maniacs. And see what weapon they're carrying in their hands, because it kind of looks like a farming hoe, which I wouldn't put past Dead Trash as a whole, but it could be a pickaxe. The implications of which, of both of them, go incredibly crazy. Another one of these torched corpses hanging. Seems like somebody's calling card, just judging by the amount of them, or perhaps it's a global effort. That is definitely a farming hoe. Okay, hold on. Who's behind this? Well, nobody anymore. There's as a matter of fact, there's nothing. Yes, very good. I'll have that. Thank you very much. You gotta work. You gotta work if you want man, I just imagine standing in, porta potties or porta johns, whatever you call them, are big yuck. Anyways, it is what it is. It's hard for it not to be. If you find a particularly clean porta potty, you're in the top 1 percentile of humans to have had that experience. These being ginormous porta johns like this are unbelievable, and look, this is barbaric. Not only is the state of this barbaric, I mean, this is just layered on filth. Not to mention the entrails that we have left behind from hitting that corpse. But you hear the flies buzzing. You know what's hot in here. There are no doors. There are no stall doors. It's just wide open. Wide open. Challenge pissing. You know, it's a mess. It's a mess. They were living in severe poverty here. Ah, and we were just talking about somebody's calling card, and sure enough, here it is. Well, well, look who wandered into my playground. Hope you brought marshmallows, because it's about to get toasty. Alright. Ooh. Where is he? I remember this guy. Oh, yeah, this guy's a loon. Okay. We just gotta stay close to him for the most part. Tried to at least. Oh, I forgot he does that. Okay, maybe dip a little bit. Dip back a little bit. Alright, while we have the momentum, I'm gonna push him with the Sten. We're lighting him up. I mean, Hey, look at that. We killed him. First try, baby. First try. You know, that took me 5 attempts. Kill the shopping cart boss. Oh, yeah. He's dead as a doornail. It took me at least 5 attempts to kill him the last time I played this. Hell yeah, dude. That's awesome. We've just gotten better at boomer shooters since then. So we're going to walk around his arena and pick up all this ammo. We're not leaving here with a low amount of ammunition. We need our 80 rounds back. And we're going to get our 80 rounds back, baby. Let me tell you what. Alright. Oh, what a beautiful game this is. And it definitely seems like the developers haven't left it behind, you know. And I'm glad to see that there is DLC. That warms my heart. If you... You can't live a life full of regret, and I don't at all. There is one thing, though, that I wish I would have done sooner, and that is start YouTube, most definitely. I've been around YouTube for a long time, and I just never got into it, and I wish I would have. With the streets crawling with bandits, the only way forward is underground. The sewers are a rotting maze, filled with death and the stench of decay. The government's hazmat teams aren't just cleaning up. They're guarding something buried in the filth. Down here, every shadow hides a threat, and survival is anything but guaranteed. Alright. So, as expected, we get a sewer level. This game is one big sewer, but no more... You know, we haven't even appreciated the artwork up here, outside of the trash and the character designs. But we're just surrounded by decaying structures. And this is like a... Okay, so this is like a liminal space meets the violence district meets total rotten urban decay. It's very cool indeed. You see here the sedimentary level of the rock is just pure trash. I think it's meant to represent that the trash is piled up so high, but who knows? Who knows? I could be wrong. There's hanging trash. One more time. Nope. Hold on. One more time. Okay. Nope. So we can't interact with the hanging trash. That does...
Visual on target.
Lights out. That does beg the question. Are there going to be vertical threats? And if so, what the hell? Oh, wow. You see here, there's a human skull and a hand, as well as what looks like a foot discarded amongst the rest of the trash here. How scary. trying to utilize my corners effectively so I can ambush enemies. Yep, here we are. Nothing but sludge. Alright. Well, gang, down we go. No time like the present. Ooh! I wonder what those guys are called because they scare the hell out of me. I'm gonna call them Berserker. Ooh, okay. Yes, our first horror level. These guys are trash freaks, trash goblins, and the other guys are Berserker freaks. Sounds like something you'd read in a manga, like some type of very specific enemy type found in a manga. Speaking of which, do you guys have any recommendations? I like Berserk, right? That's really, and High Rise Invasion. I really like both of those. I haven't finished either one in its entirety, because I have too many things going on. I have not finished my collection, and I decided not to read it online. I'd like to actually purchase the hard copies of these things. Oh, and Junji Ito. I do have Junji Ito's entire collection. Everything he has ever written. So, if you guys have any recommendations for anime, I just struggle to get into anime, and I would love to because there's just so much of it. You know, I would love to watch anime. So if you have any anime recommendations or manga recommendations for me, please let me know, so I can sit down and watch them. I like Militaria, anything that you would find on a K or X board from 4chan. That's right up my alley. I like horror, I like gore, but nothing like, I don't know, not just gore for the sake of gore, you know? We're gonna go left here. Liminal spaces, definitely like heavy on the gunman stuff. Or like the tactical element, I definitely like that quite a bit. It seems like there'd be a secret back here, but it seems a little dead. It's just a giant landfill. So yeah, if you got any recommendations, please let me know. I've gotten some recommendations, like Dorohedoro is one of them. Hell, you know, I now that I'm thinking of it, I can't even name one. Crap. Okay, now we're starting to get into less than human territory, and I'm starting to get a little concerned as we're pushing through here. So, what's ripping these dudes in half? Like on the surface, well, even down here, it makes sense that these freakazoids are tearing them up. But all this green goop and this sludge and whatnot, it just seems inhuman to me. It like, all right, come to me. Yet, even though I feel that way, we're still greeted with the same enemies. Interesting. All right, we're gonna continue on.
Containment breach.
Reminds me of SCP.
Containment breach.
Ooh. Oh yeah, anything like SCP related to, or creepypasta related, haunted tapes, curses, stuff like that. I'm also into. So if you have any, like I said, any recommendations, oh, that would have been a great jump scare had he come down that hallway. Ooh, hello, zombie pig friend. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, if you have any suggestions, let me know, please. Please. Alright, continuing on.
Containment breach.
Ooh. Yeah, I mentioned the SCP Foundation. It reminds me a lot. Well, not reminds me a lot. I like SCP Media, and my
Visual on target.
most recent foray into SCP Media, which was when it came out. I'm a little behind on the time. I don't know if any other books or if Quantum has released anything else, but there is no Anti-Memetics Division.
Visual on target.
Was one, and is still one, of my favorite repeat short reads. I absolutely adored that book. So anything like that would also be greatly appreciated. If you have any like sneaky recommendations that I may or may not know of. Ooh. Slaughterhouse. Very good. All right. Man, we are deep in the sewers here. Now, there was an entire section that we could, that we are ignoring by going in this direction. Got a bunch of, ton of trash goblins. An absolute metric ton of trash goblins. And these freakazoids. The freaky berserkers, whatever I called them, I can't remember. Berserker freaks. Something moving deeper in the tunnels. I'm getting significantly more anxious the more skulls we're discovering down here. This feels like a disproportion. So they've set us up already by telling us that, hey, there's bad stuff happening down here. You know, these hazmat teams are hiding something. What the hell are they hiding? And even though it's not an entirely spoiler-free experience, I do not remember what the twist is. So there's that. After all, I'm gonna get the
Visual on target.
the spook scared out of us. Ooh. We do have enough ammo to be using.
Containment.
Ooh, do we have 8 rounds? Oh man, it's like a more modern 1911. Hell yeah, dude. Chop them up. Chop them up.
Containment breach.
Oh, I missed. Oh no. Oh, I got him. Man, the nail guns feel good. Even though they're not high damage, you know, just that repeated impact feels good. Man, we almost made it through there scot-free. No damage. Unfortunately, that is not the case, though. I think we're moving in the right direction. I mean, we're still encountering enemies and whatnot. We've got to be moving in the right direction, right? What is that? That's supposed to be a body bag? Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't know what we're looking at. The amount of goop down here is screaming something nefarious is down here with us. I don't know what that thing is. I am shortly concerned, confused, and a little... Ooh! Yep. Wait a second. Hold the phone. Wait, that's the... What the hell was that thing? Okay, so that was what we were looking at for sure. Most definitely. What a good... See, it set us up really... Oh. Hey, guys. What are these guys? Ah. Environmental enemies. Hell yeah, I remember these guys. Oh, they're still gooping. Jesus Christ. I wonder if those will hurt other combatants. I'm half tempted to try. You know, it's gross because we see, you know, everyone's had, it's kind of a universal experience when you have a trash bag that's sat for too long and perhaps it's a little too heavy and it rips at the bottom. You know, everyone's had a yucky trash juice experience or has a story that comes to mind, or perhaps it's like a frequent occasion. You know, trash juice is just something that you dread about trash day, right? And this is the personification of that. It's a rotten, you know, juicy corpse tucked in black trash bags that explodes upon impact. And that is just, that is something, all right. It's really preying on that that universal experience. Ooh, I wasn't ready. What are you? What are you? What are you? Oh. They tricked me. They tricked me. They sent me back here. What the hell is that thing? It looks like okay, first it looks like the Incredible Hulk. It's a giant mass of flesh. Ooh, unauthorized presence detected. Termination protocol engaged. Hell yeah, dude. Okay. Is that... Oh, Jesus. Okay. We gotta go. We gotta go now. Okay, we gotta go yesterday. Oh, okay, I was avoiding down here because I thought we were going to die. Okay, well, that was certainly an experience. Now that we've experienced it, I'm not quite sure I want to experience it again. Oh, well, luckily for us, the Flammenwerfer boss here has, he has trapped himself, and I'm gonna take that as a, I'm gonna take that as the game giving me a break. Man, we really did. My God, you see how many rounds this dude is taking? Holy Christ. Extra crispy. Kill the flamethrower boss. Had he not gotten trapped like that, this would have been a much longer and a much more frustrating segment. That was, you know, do I have confidence that we could have done it? Yes. Would it have taken longer? Yes. Would it have been that clean? No. Ooh, garbage juice. Kill 20 juicy Pete's. See, the game. Dead Trash. I feel like you and I, Dead Trash devs, DOS man. I feel like you and I are kindred spirits, in some way, shape, or form. And, you know, I admire your lighthearted, goofy tone, and also your creepy, foul, and very serious entities who may or may not have silly, goofy names. My wife, it's our, well, okay, in 10 minutes, it's our 1 year marriage anniversary. Can you believe that? It's insane. And I am just the luckiest man on the planet. But that aside, she got me a little patch that says I am but a conduit for nonsense, and it's got a little capybara riding a goose, and you know, it definitely fits the vibe. Which I feel like I am just totally as genuine as can be when it comes to making these videos and stuff. I feel like that's the only way to be. If you're not like expressing yourself and your own, you know, tastes and what makes you happy and yada yada, and being yourself, then you don't hit as well, you know? That makes sense. So I do everything I can to be as genuine as possible. And I hope I exude that silly, goofy personality that is the real observer monk out here to you folks. Deeper in the sewers, barrels of glowing green liquid appear more frequently, their toxic contents seeping into the filth below. The infected swarm these tunnels in greater numbers, their groans echoing through the dark. Whatever purpose these barrels serve, they seem to be at the heart of the government's hidden agenda. It's always the government. It's always the government. Is something bad happening? It's the government. Always. Without fail. Constantly. It in some way, shape, or form, it's going to link back to the government. But it does beg the question, what is this government doing? What is this nondescript government doing with this green, leaky fluid down here in the sewers? That's gotta be... Wait. Does that not hurt me? Oh, yeah, okay, I knew it did. Just gaslit myself. Okay, and that hurts me too. I'm frowning in real life. Oh, holy hell! Let's get a move on here. Ooh, hell yeah, dude! Oh yeah, look at these guys. We're in the GP5. Oh yeah, we're right at home, baby. We're right at home. Where is it? Show thyself. Get ventilated. We're spraying and we're praying. Nice. Spraying and we're praying. Not too bad. Yeah, we do unfortunately have to put the axe up for a little bit. But we get to mess around with this fabulous gunplay. You know, when you're making, I don't know from experience, because I've never made a game, but I imagine that when you're making a video game, you know, well, I know from playing that one of the most important factors is the sound. If you're making a shooter, look at this guy. Man, he is like a bloated carcass, perhaps an amalgamation of multiple carcasses. Oh my god, and he's just spewing that green fluid out of him. But when you're making a game, it's super duper important, especially if you have limited weapons, or if you have weapons at all. Your weapons need to... Wait a second. I'm not going down there because it's going to hurt me, and I'm just going to get health for no reason, because by the time I get out, I'm going to have less health. But when you're making you know, your guns have to feel good and they have to sound good. And Dead Trash sure as hell sounds good. Let me tell you what. Oh, Christ. As long as we don't step in the glowing yellow, we're good. Right? Yes, yes, yes. Okay, lift me up now. Okay, no. Show me the way out. Show me the way. What is the way? There's ammo down here, so they definitely knew that I was going to fall. Ah, yes. Of course, it's just the one side I didn't check. Typical. Oh, God. Okay. Now that's goofy. I'm not going to be a bad sport. Alright, I am going to get the hell out of here, though. Ventilated. If we hold down the trigger, we'll just fire off all of our rounds, which is pretty cool. Kind of being extra cautious because I thought that there were going to be shooters popping out from up here.
Visual on.
Very good. Oh. Now, forgive me as I find my other weapon.
Visual on target.
I think this game, when I picked it up, was like maybe $5. I don't know what it is now. I just have this vague recollection. Oh, as always,
Visual on.
as always, the game itself will be in the description, like we always do. But if I'm like way off on that price point, my bad. I do remember it being like way cheap. Oh, okay. I should have expected it. Just had to wait. Just had to save our shotgun for the right moment. Oh yes, come here, Juicy Pete, as your creator calls you. If that's really your name.
Containment.
Oh, okay, hold on. Everyone chill. Everyone calm right down. Okay, well, that's our first death. Blast! Oh my god. Lord have mercy, I can't believe that. Alright, we're gonna sprint through this. I was being careless. Being careless indeed. I'm so sorry. Well, we've got a pretty cut and dry path moving forward, so we don't have too much to worry about. Just a lot of shooting and moving. Very good.
pavement.
All right. Well, we just got through one of the major gauntlets of this underground area. My God, just a big bloated mass. I have no idea what is making up the majority of his body mass, but it's definitely organic. We know that. Whether or not it's several corpses or what, that is open to interpretation. So if you have a theory, let me know. Maybe it'll spell it out for us. It's actually a really good... It's actually really good odds it does spell it out for us. Okay, yes. Slowly but surely, creeping around the corner. Slowly but surely. Oop.
Visual on target.
Very good. Ooh. My famous panic drill. You don't know if you're a good shooter or not, unless you're able to successfully come out of situations without the upper hand, without going into them with the upper hand. And I'm a firm believer in that. If you can't improvise, adapt, overcome, you know, the funny haha Bear Grylls meme, if you can't do that, then you are you're not doing. Ooh. Okie dokie. All right, there we go. Yeah, if you can't do that, you're doing something wrong. You're doing something wrong, especially when it comes to being a combatant. Or a superior combatant, I should say. Anybody can be a combatant. Alright. Come to me, trash goblins. I shall send you to hell. Very good. I wonder what the standing speed run is on dead trash here. Ooh. Very funny. Very funny. Okie dokie. Let us continue on here. So we faced death. We faced death and we came out on top. Stronger than ever. stronger than ever, smarter than ever. Back on top. Back on top indeed. We're going to continue on here through the sewers. We're getting closer to that which... Ah, yes. Now those are some goodies I want. We're getting closer to the heart of these government experiments to find out what they're doing to people. And if what they're doing is not the question you wish to know the answer to, perhaps why is a better question. More trash goblins. Horrific entities. Not quite as horrific as GCP, but definitely close indeed. This tight, winding corridor is meant to induce anxiety and paranoia. Ah, they are called trash zombies. Hell yeah, dude. Ah, so our freakish berserkers are trash zombies. Good to know. Oh. You know, a concept we've talked about before is priority targets. And when we're playing this and we're walking down this wide open hallway with multiple threats to engage, the ranged enemies are definitely our first concern. So anytime we see these government boys, we want to engage them first. And then, if there are no ranged threats or ranged entities, we want to engage the fastest entity first. So the big trash dudes made out of all sorts of viscera or whatever the hell they are. Those dudes are always going to be priority target. The trash zombies are priority target over like Juicy Pete's, so on and so forth. We want to engage. Ooh, the air shifts from the stench of rot and decay to a sharp, sterile chemical tank. The sewers climb toward a hidden facility built into the towering walls that lock the city away. Barrels of glowing green sludge line the walls, feeding into machinery that hums with a sinister purpose. It's clear this place is more than just a collection site. Something far worse is happening here, deep within the walls. Very cool, we got a little bit of setup. This isn't a lab, it's a fortress. What the hell are they hiding in there? Very cool. Alright, so we have made it even a step further into some kind of research facility.
Visual on target.
Ooh. Alright, look at this. Ah, very cool. We're gonna have to get through there. I do not know how, though. Okay, this door's locked. We'll have to go around. Perhaps we're looking for a yellow key. And keep yellow key in mind for the time being.
Visual.
There it is. Very good. Seems like these enemies are also dropping ammo, which is pretty cool. Oh, don't let me forget about the hand cannon. Ah! Beautiful. You found the experimental super pistol. We only have 3 rounds, and I do remember that being extremely powerful, so we're going to save that for when we absolutely need it. Locked? Locked, okay.
Containment breach.
Imagine being a one of these upper echelon government death squad drones, and you're coming through, or you know, you're meant to be protecting. These are like Men in Black. Some of them wearing the Czech Half-Life gas mask. I can't remember what model that is. Some of them wearing American M45 gas masks. How interesting. Interesting indeed. Oh, that might be a... You know, honestly, I'm having a hard time seeing it through the, you know, the gunfire and stuff, but that might be an M17 gas mask, which is earlier than the M45. And if so, hey, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I think that's definitely an M17. The MLO also wear M17 gas masks. Those are like Gulf War era 90s style gas masks. Still locked out of everything. Ah! And here's the beautiful key that we were looking for. Yeah, but I imagine, you know, imagine being one of these death squad drones, and it's just another day at the office. City's been in quarantine for years, no incidents. You know the bandits exist, but you know, you're not really doing anything to stop them, right? And then all of a sudden, this crazed maniac with several different enemy procured weapons starts ripping through your defenses, and he's wearing a hard hat, safety goggles, and an Adidas tracksuit top. Just absolutely loaded for bear and ready to rumble. I imagine you'd have some feelings. Oh, what the hell? Oh my God. Okay, interesting. Okie dokie. Yes. I see now. Well, I thought we were on to something. I sure do love the AK. I think it's neat that it's got this gray polymer film. What the hell are they growing here? I know a test tube when I see one. Are we dealing with like a Nemesis style, Tyrant style problem, or is this more sinister? All right, turning the corner. Oh, what the hell is this? This is definitely like an Ubermensch prototype human. Okie dokie. You know, part of boomer shooters, and again, I'm not the SME on these. But you know, they're all mobility based for the most part, and skill based for sure. You know, City says that hard is the like intended difficulty for boomer shooters, from what I remember. Ah, these are full. I freed you. Why are we fighting? Okay, hold on. Okay, I get it. I'm trying to transition back to a weapon. You know what? I welcome death. I just want the achievement because I know there's one for killing these guys. Yeah, but what we were talking about, boomer shooters, they're about mobility. So, like, I try to play things, I say this and then I don't practice it, so it's kind of, sometimes it's a little misleading. Oh, I shouldn't have done that because now I can't get up there. Ah, I see. Oh, well, no, I definitely can. Neat. But it's definitely a little misleading because of the way I play shooters. But I try to keep a secret. I tried to play things kind of from a tactically inclined perspective, you know. Hello, zombie pig friend. Good to see you. Thank you for the health kits. I hope you're doing well. I don't know how you got down into this lab, but you're gonna wanna get back to the surface as soon as possible, buddy. Okay. I know whatever's been done to you has already been done, but we don't need any further incidents. You know, you're already starting to leak on the floor. Poor guy. Hell of a dude, though. Hell of a dude, indeed. Yeah, so you just kind of need to flow through games like this. That's the whole purpose. Human experiment. Look, they even listed it for us. Don't, at any circumstances, break glass. Always use breathing protection at all times. Don't touch the green sludge. Top secret experiments. Yeah, top secret my rumpus. It's written on the wall. It's written on the wall. I love the Sten. Holy hell, I love the Sten. Oh. Okay, that looks bad down there. Okay. Hold on. Everyone back up. Everyone back up! I'm gonna freak out. I'm gonna freak out. I'm gonna freak out. You're getting chopped up. Is everyone happy with that result? Is everyone happy to have been turned into a big pile of gibs? Ugh, man, I didn't want to do that. That's not what I wanted. That's not the intended outcome of that. Not even close. Now we're injured. Down to 4 health. Unbelievable. Unbelievable indeed. That is an electronic keycard. I don't want to go down into whatever's down there. I don't want to see it. Oh, pretty good. Pretty good jumping. Ah, yes. Good thing I left these meds for us back here. Very good. Very smart.
Visual
on your funeral. What's it called? Your funeral procession. Alright. Let's go down this way and see if we can see anything new. Nope. You know what? I'm okay. I'm okay with not knowing what's down there. And I'm going to proceed in the opposite direction. Because we platformed well enough to not have to go down there. Not have to subject ourselves to whatever horrors happen to lie beyond.
Visual.
More human experimentation, medical equipment. What lies beyond here? Alright, dropping them like flies, and our health is back up, which is phenomenal news. We're building up our Sten ammo again. I guess there was really no reason to come back here outside of the violence. These both lead to the same path. What leads to here? Ah, very good. Nope. Hell yeah. Every day we wake up pissing excellence.
Aye.
Eliminating all these bad guys. Reloading at appropriate times. 1% better every day. Fire, reload. Fire, reload. Okay. How are you guys so tough? They're not really tough, but they do a hell of a lot of damage. They've got one really awesome stun lock move. I'm really fond of that. Ooh, deep state cleanup. Killed 25 agents. Hell yeah. I hope we get all the achievements, or at least close to all of them. I'm sure there's about 1,000 hidden achievements. Boomer shooters tend to... I mean, they have the ability to do that. You know, secrets are a humongous part of the game. These games in general. And I just suck at finding them, man. I'm so bad at finding them. Ooh, okay. Nope. No, we shall fight in the shade. Haha. Okay, I heard blood spatter. Ah, blast. Nice. Okay, hold on here. It may not look like it, but I am actively engaging a group of hostiles below me. Very good. Very good indeed. Is that an Ubermensch? Okay, hold on. Pretty good. Pretty good use of resources there. Oh, holy hell. Okay. The secret is to pre-fire. If modern trench combat has taught us anything, it is to pre-fire your corners. Most definitely. I could really use a medkit. I know we're heading towards something nefarious. I just don't know what. I don't know what. It's gotta be a boss arena. Yeah, of course it is. You made it further than I expected. Impressive, but pointless. So this is it. The heart of the operation. The truth behind the quarantine. Truth? You think you understand what's happening here? All you've seen is the surface, this city, this infection. You're still trying to make sense of it, like a rat trapped in a maze. I know enough. The infection wasn't an accident. You weren't trying to contain it. You were using it. Containment was never the goal. Control was. This was always here, festering beneath the city, growing stronger with every decade. A byproduct of everything the people consumed. Fabricated food, chemicals, waste. Maybe something older, something deeper. Maybe something from beyond. Who knows? Who cares? You turned an entire city into a test site. And it worked! You might have killed my men, but with this device, I can command them. Dead or alive. The infection doesn't consume. It obeys. Not for long. Rise! Oh, holy hell. Okay, that's terrifying, actually. Oh, yep, okay. So it did give us our health back, which is pretty cool. Those guys are crazy fast. Okay. We need to get closer. Because fighting from a distance is just going to get us messed up. So shortly I will be transitioning to our newfound best friend. Okay, I didn't want to use that on these guys. It's okay, though. Alright, unfortunately that is the end of our Uber ammo, but we can get more. So he, in his long-winded villain monologue, which is really cool and definitely fits the bill, he lets us in on a little secret that all they did was utilize the waste that we were producing. All this green goop. He says it's always been here. It's a result of processed food, waste, chemicals, all this stuff. The accumulation of human filth essentially being the catalyst for all this to take off. And they started testing it, and they figured out that this goop itself is sentient to a degree. It lives within these. It's like most likely a collection of microbes that are they exist autonomously, but they obey. They obey, and they can definitely cause reanimation and whatnot, which is horrific, absolutely horrific. This guy is the one behind it all, and we finally confronted him. And I like how he alludes to the possibility that this is something from beyond, something like that we'd see in the Cthulhu mythos. How cool! How cool is that? This isn't over. Okay. Okay. All right, pretty atypical boss fight here. We had the super boss fight, which was, marginally difficult, and now we've got the super scripted boss fight with the helicopter, the attack helicopter, the American AH-64 Apache, to be exact, my beloved. It's one of the coolest attack helicopters in the world. You gotta move carefully in between its bursts. I'm trying to gather as much ammo as possible. I don't want to, I really don't want to get dead and have to redo this. So let's get our ammo up. Oh yeah, 18 rounds, that should be enough. I hope. Luckily for us, they're only using their mounted gun, their 30mm autocannon, instead of using rockets. Oh, we are close to the end. Oh, we killed him. Hell yeah. King of the dump, baby. Finish the game. Rock on. Hell yeah. And there he goes. Our beloved hero never put the hammer down. Never put the claw hammer down. Or the 1911. Look at him. Finger on the trigger. Tense. Anxious. He's got the Gordon Freeman... what is that goatee style called? The horseshoe goatee? Except he's got the long version. Hell yeah, dude. I see you. I see you. This fourth panel in the bottom right-hand corner is something that I would frame on my wall. Honestly. Same with the bottom left panel there. That is fantastic and horrific. What a cool character. Oh, no! Very good. Developed by Crow Hill Studios. A game by... I don't want to butcher your name, buddy. Jetil Ostovic. Brazen Skull made the music. Red Damon made the enemy voices and sound effects. Olaf Ostovic. Brothers? Question mark. Lootable trash bag and sewer trash textures. Digitized actors. Oh my god, there's a... Is this Three Brothers? Are you guys DOS Man? Or Crow Hill? Because if so, that's awesome. Oh, okay, hold on. It was published by DOS Man. I'm so sorry. Crow Hill made the game. So is Crow Hill the Three Brothers? Because if so, that's incredible. That's so cool. Oh my god. That was awesome. Still here? Stick to the end. Hell yeah, dude. That was great. It was just as good as I remember it being. It's short, it's sweet, it doesn't need anything else for it to be perfect, just the way it is. Dead Trash is one of those games that, like I said, I found on TikTok. I found it randomly, and I just love the art style. And it's one of those art styles that you either love it or you hate it. And for me, I'm in the love category. It's got that grimy, filthy, Condemned 2 vibe that I'm all about. Like, this sludgecore shit right here is, you know, it's one of the niches that I find us being drawn to over and over and over again. It's just such a pleasing aesthetic for me. Like I said, if you haven't seen Hobo with a Shotgun, go check that out. This grindcore aesthetic, grindcore, sludgecore style stuff is just, oh man, it's the bee's knees. If you like that stuff. If not, then it might not be for you. Dead Trash should be like $0 on Steam. If you have the opportunity to pick this up, pick it up. And it also has DLC, which I'm going to actually find out how we go about playing that now. No. Settings. No. Can we start? Okay, we can start a new game. Hold on. I'll be right back. Odoki. Oh, okay. Here we go, my dear friends. It took me a second to figure out how the hell to launch this expansion. You see, again, this dude's wearing Vans, which are the iconic Special Operations footwear. I don't know what to tell you. So, we play as Colonel Dalton something, or Commander Dalton something. I don't know his name, actually. I'm sure it'll tell us, but we are a infection control agent, Special Operations Command, out here in the Winter District, or the what did they call it? The Christmas District, hence the name Operation Yellow Snow. We are attempting to link up with another one of our bio teams that has been slaughtered, or maybe our team's been slaughtered. We're the lone survivor. I don't know. But if you want to play this for yourself, you have to use a separate launch option. You do not use the standard Dead Trash menu to get here. You have to... what I did is I went to the DLC store page and clicked Play Now, and it launched me. It gave me the option to launch it through the secondary launcher. Kind of bizarre, but whatever it is. Years into the lockdown, the Christmas district remains a frozen disaster zone, written off by command and swarming with unidentified, snow-mutagenic psychos. Once our biosludge hit the winter snow, it birthed chemically twisted hostiles, threats nastier than anything lurking in the old sewer lines. Command sealed the perimeter and called it routine containment. Truth is, whatever mutated in here scares them more than losing another squad. Our patrol vanished somewhere in this icebox. Headquarters wrote them off. Expendable losses. But Commander Dalton won't. He's gone in alone, and he'll tear this frozen hell apart to bring his team back. Interesting. Okay, so we have a short and sweet setup there. Nice premise. We have come from this direction. Why? oh man, that's badass. So I didn't. Again, I haven't played this. This is a fresh playthrough of Dead Trash. I have not seen any of this. The snow mechanic is really cool, though. Apparently, this is relatively short, about an hour long. We can probably do it quicker, because we just came off of a playthrough. Oh God, look at that creepy snowman. Man, so I'm a huge believer in what the hell is that? Oh man, yellow snow for blood. Well, it's actually a biosludge, but yeah, I'm getting it. I'm picking it up. I'm picking up what you're putting down, Dossman and Crow Hill. You guys are. I really, really, truly believe we are kindred spirits. Those snowmen are absolutely horrific, and I'm scared out of my mind. These enemies are actually horrific too. I like how satisfying it feels when I give them a wallop. It feels good. What is this? Okay. Nothing in the crate? Nothing in the crate. Okay. Bizarre. We'll have to be on the lookout for these, though. Yellow snow, of course. It wouldn't be this game without it. Especially in a winter setting. Ooh! Ho, ho, ho! Alright. Oh my God. We got a Glock! They've given... Master has given Dobby a Glock. I love it. I love it. The Glock is arguably the perfect combat handgun. You can't change my mind. Polymer striker fired. It is arguably the greatest polymer striker fired pistol, and you cannot change my opinion on that. I am open to suggestions, though. If you have a polymer striker fired pistol you like more than the Glock 19, 19X, 17, 45, you let me know down below in the comment section. I've heard a lot of good things about the Smith & Wesson M&P 2.0 series. Let me know. Let me know what you think. Mechanic's pretty cool. Oh, hell of a lot of... Oh, I'm gonna knock you out. Ooh, okay, he's throwing snowballs at us. I had a TP9 SFX for a while, which is like the full size. I mean, oh, look at him. I think that's so cool. I like that they take on the appearance of snow dwellers. I think that's really neat. Ah, cool. Ammo inside. Very good. I like our fisticuffs model too. We got the Oakley's hard knuckle gloves on. Very cool. Very cool indeed. This is definitely neat. Definitely neat indeed. Oh, and interesting concept. There are no achievements for this as far as I know. Interesting. I like how he's got the Santa Claus vibe going on for sure. And someone has pissed all over this. He's definitely got the Santa Claus vibe going on, which I think is neat and terrifying. But it's definitely just a reskinned version of the spooky dookie dude. What are they called? The nose maniacs. We can kill these rats too. This is totally a thing we can do. There is an achievement in the base game for killing rats. 40 of them to be precise. So I may be chasing these rats around and hitting them with my bare hands. One thing I find interesting about the snowmen being alive and dangerous combatants, that kind of begs the question: did, like, when the biosludge, when the biosludge melded with the snow, did it cause them to take on a human-like appearance, or did somebody, after the fact, after they had been molded and formed, did somebody make eyes and a mouth on them? And those are the questions that keep me up at night. When it is, if you ever wonder what a Observer Monk is doing. Oh wait, is that me? Hey! Hell yeah, sorry for shooting at you, buddy. What is up, man? Hell yeah. Garbage days are coming. Oh my god, what is this? Is this another project you're working on? Garbage days? Dude, oh my god, okay. Dev, I think it's a bit vain to assume that Dev's going to be looking at your stuff, but I'm telling you right now, if you need a spokesperson for Garbage Days, with this 1850 style powder ball revolver and the gosh darn grindcore sludge core, what is it, grindhouse sludge core welder aesthetic, dude, I'm in all the way. You just let me know what you need me to say, because I'm about it. I am absolutely about it. I love this so much. Good to see you, dude. I'm glad our engineer pal is still kicking. All right, let's get the hell out of here. We got a shotgun. We got the key. It's time for us to continue on. I'm gonna still shoot the rats as I see them, just out of principle. Now that I've started it, I feel like it'd be goofy not to continue. And I don't know. There's an achievement for finding all the secrets, all the DOS man encounters. There's also an achievement for, where were we? We're up there somewhere. There's also an achievement for, oh, okay, hold on, that's not right. Oh, okay. Alright, that's just a bug. There's also an achievement for finding something. It's a hidden achievement. It's most likely finding all the secrets, right? I'd imagine so. Am I going the right way? I do have a new shotgun model, which is really cool. This is like a Mossberg 500 pump with the heat shield. Okay, I have gotten us severely lost. I don't know how, because it was right around the corner. I have managed to get us severely lost. We're back at the start here, essentially. We're gonna keep moving, though. So how is it that this style of game is made? Someone please enlighten me. You know, where these are definitely, someone has had a picture of their hands taken in a static position, and they have animated the image. Like, I know it might seem goofy, like, how do you not know that? But I don't. I have no idea. It's not my wheelhouse. So please, somebody let me know what the hell is going on here and how they do it. Ah, yes, it's right here. Very good. In we go. I think that's really cool. Oh. We can pop his grape. You see the biosludge actually pop out of his nog. Look at that. That is so cool. Ugh. See, it's those little bits of detail that I just adore. Oh, very good. Very good indeed. It seems like the Sten is just the universal, universally accepted submachine gun. It's cheap. It's effective. You can produce it in mass for no money. Again, cheap, effective. You can create the so you can take the Sten platform and okay, Santa man. You can take the Sten platform and adopt it for just about any caliber you want to fire out of it. You want to fire 22, you want to fire 9, 45. I imagine that's something that a government like this really appreciates in hard times like these. Especially when you're losing death squads left and right. You know, you gotta keep your death squads armed, man. Armed and dangerous. I think we're moving on here. And there's no more snowman. Alright, we're gonna go check down this way first. This looks like it may be a secret jump scare. No, it's definitely a secret. Or not secret, whatever it's called. Well, why are you... Hold on, why are... Okay. Anyways. Moving right along. The snowy aesthetic is not only welcome, but I think it fits really well with the dead trash aesthetic. You know, dirty snow is one of... Snurt? Anybody? Snow dirt? You know, like that nasty black dirt snow pile that, right here. There's a couple piles of snurt right here for your viewing pleasure. But, the stuff that accumulates in parking lots and on the side of the road in areas with, inclement weather, now that is the stuff that just screams urban hell to me. It's one of the, you know, several hundred things I can think of that scream urban hell. But when I think of, like, a nasty urban environment, especially when it pertains to the winter. Oh, come here. I'm rat puncher. You know, to hell with squirrel stapler. I'm rat punching. I'm coming to Papa. I'm gonna... Oh, you have a shotgun. Oh, and a stall helm. Seeing a... Oh, I didn't even know we were meant to be up here. I thought we were... Oh! Spooky. I thought we were, kind of out on our own. Ooh! Whoa! Hey! No, you can take your scary gingerbread man back. I didn't like that very much. Oh. Okay. I have one round. I'd hate to waste it. Ah, Christ. Nice. Rocking them. We're rocking them. Rocking them. Rocking their socks off. Shooting them in the T-square. Shooting them in the face, in the head, in the bits and bobs. Oh my god. Ooh, okay. Alright, hold on. We're gonna ambush predator. Okay. I did not realize that I even had like a remote aversion to seeing the gingerbread man in such a horrific form, but turns out, you know, I'm a little freaked out by seeing the gingerbread man. seeing the gingerbread man with that twisted grin and an AK, something about that didn't sit right with me. If you guys remember, I'm sure many of you, maybe some of you collect action figures, I don't know. And maybe some of you grew up in an era where action figures were a little bit more prevalent. I'm not saying they're not now, but I don't know. I feel like when I was a boy, action figures were all the rage, and I was very particular about them. Anyways, when you look at, oh my God, who was it? It was McFarland Studios or something. They used to make these like twisted Christmas figures and like different horror figures, which were horrific. And I used to sit back on the dial-up computer internet when I was a small child, way too small to be looking at this stuff, and I would just look at the different horror creatures that they had on display and whatnot. One of them I remember in particular was called Twisted Santa or something like that, and he had like a Freddy Krueger glove. It was like a pot-bellied, twisted, demented creature with a gas mask. Not like a Nurgle-esque creature, but definitely twisted, how do I say? Gas mask, big clawed hand. I can't remember if he had a toy bag with him or not, but it was just spooky stuff, you know? If any of you remember that, put a link in the description, or not in the description, Jesus Christ. If any of you remember what I'm talking about, put a link in the comments. I really can't remember the name of it, man. It was McFarland, maybe McFarland Toys or something like that. Well, I know what I'm doing after this video. That is for damn sure. Got a Glock mag. Very good. I do like the ammo system. I sure do like the ammo system. We can't go down these paths. Okay. Okay, who's gonna get to me first? You? Yep, definitely have a little bit of a fear response when I see Mr. Gingerbread Man. Okie dokie. What's in door number 2? Ah! Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Oh, yes. Now this is beautiful. Now, I know that there's only so many missions, so I'm gonna probably utilize my resources a little bit more liberally. I definitely want to see what this thing does. The Desert Eagle is one of the most iconic pistols of all time. And it's just like many others, it is right up there with my favorites. It is so impractical and heavy, but I would love to have an L5, one of the new model L5 Desert Eagles chambered in 50 AE, and I would stick it in a drop leg holster, and that would be the end of it. No ifs, ands, or buts. And that's something that when I was a child playing COD 4, and I was exposed to the Desert Eagle, and all the other forums I was exposed to the Desert Eagle prior to that. But I was playing COD 4, and it was so featured. I just thought that was a handgun that was a little bit more prevalent than it was, because I was a kid. I was in like middle school, and let me tell you what, man, my dad took me to a pawn shop around the COD 4 era. Ooh, we're getting our rumpus kicked. Gotta lock in real quick. Alright, not too shabby. Well, that's why we save the Sten ammo for when we really need it. We're down to 13 health, which is a worrying number. But, there's some brewskis on the ground, very good. Anyways, so my dad took me to a pawn shop around the time COD 4 had come out. And, mind you, this is when finding an Intratec Tech 9 at your local pawn shop was an attainable thing. I have not seen an Intratec Tech 9, whether it be the variant without the cooling kit or with the cooling kit, in years. In many, many years. So, you know, that's, that should show the age a wee bit. But we went to this pawn shop and, in this, oh, Christ, okay. Went to the pawn shop in the city, and, one of the pistols they had next to the Intratec was the Desert Eagle, and not just any Desert Eagle. It was the Desert Eagle that had the fancy schmancy Tiger Stripe paint job on it. The gold Tiger Stripe paint job. The gold Tiger Stripe paint job, you know. You would have thought that I had, you know, had a religious experience. Like divine intervention. True, very, very true Observer Monk childhood story for you. My firearms obsession never ceased, not even a little bit. It was molded carefully from a young age. Alright, now we gotta do this again, which isn't the worst thing. We are going to be using a lot more ammo, though. I mean, a lot more. And we're going to start by using our Mossberg 500 here to clear out these tight corridors. Starting with the snert monsters. Someone did say in the review, I briefly looked over the reviews, like the first 5 reviews. Everything was extremely positive. People say they liked this way more than the base game. Or not more, but you know, they definitely enjoyed it. And I also noted that health items are more rare in this. So I'm definitely feeling the effects of that. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. We gotta air them out. Air them all out. Alright. This does, it feels like, I can't tell if maybe maybe there was like a little upgrade, or if I'm just making it up and they added some additional weapon sounds and stuff to make everything feel a little better. It feels really good. And we just did a full playthrough, so of Dead Trash, so I definitely feel like I've got some stones to stand on there, you know? Ooh, hello, Snert Man. Dev, please let me know, did did the snow form the human-like features, like the biosludge and the snow mixing together, or is that did the infected do that? I must know. I must know. I wonder if I split his noggin. No, I did not. It was a valiant effort, though. Indeed. Alright. We are healed to full. Healed to full. We could use ammo. We can always use ammo, though. That's nothing new. I'm gonna put a fresh mag and everything, top up before we move through here. Alright. Get to clearing. Hit the corner hard. Very good. Alright, devils. Come to me. Alright, yes, I remember the shooter up high. Ooh. Okay. Alright, gingerbread man. They are surprisingly well camouflaged for this environment, and that's also a concerning thing. If you weren't scared of the gingerbread men prior to this, which gingerbread man is one of best characters in Shrek, one of best movies of all time, and you know, if you didn't have some type of weird, like, phobic style fear, just know that in a brown and white environment, the gingerbread man is camouflaged better than you might expect, especially in low visibility conditions. Jesus, we're back down to low health again. Christ almighty. That's bad. Okay, so, that was a little catastrophist. We gotta be real careful moving forward. I do not want to repeat this segment, because that means you guys are gonna have to wait. Well, I mean, you would have no idea that you waited any time, but, you know, that is what would happen. Now, there's gotta be some form of health around here, right? Yeah, there's a brewski over here. I'll have those. Alright, I'm gonna top up everything. Alright, now we can continue on our heroic push. Commander Dalton. One-man army. Commander Dalton. Leave no man behind. It's another dead dude. We're getting closer, aren't we? Something's wrong. The snow shouldn't rumble like that. Crack! Then the ground gives way, the whole sheet of ice snapping like a loaded pressure mine. Ah! What the hell did the sludge wake up down here? It looks like Rudolph. Oh, holy hell. I think we're about to fight a Rudolph boss. I'm sorry for the poor voice acting. I'm doing my damnedest, gang. Doing my damnedest here. Alright. I like that when we transition level. Okay, I remember you. Alright, you're not as strong as my beloved double-barrel shotgun, my coach gun. I love the snert guys. God, I can't wait to tell my wife that there was a snert enemy, because we're going to have a humongous chuckle about it. And it's going to be great. Alright, let's, well, I guess there's only one way, isn't there? I'll have these 9mm. Thank you. What are the odds? What do you guys think? You think Command... Okay. Knew it was somewhere. What do you think, you think Commander Dalton's a 45 guy? Okay, that is locked. Now, who the hell... Who lives within the walls here? I must know. I must know now that you've... Wait a second. What the hell? Wait, what in the actual hell is going on here? Am I missing something? Ah, yes, okay. It's a platforming segment, of course. Of course. How could I not know? Ah, blast. Is there another way up, perhaps? Because that does seem a little tricky. No. There is not, is there? Okay. Well, we're gonna have to make it work. We're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it work. We've platformed, we've been waiting our whole life to get to this moment. We can't sprint, so we just gotta do it. Nice, okay. Alright. This is technically closer. Yeah, okay. Very good. Very good. Alright, now all of a sudden that I'm looking out, it's surprisingly easy. Whereas moments ago, this was not at all what I would call easy. But we're gonna go over here. I wonder if I can... Yeah, look at me. Secrets ahoy. Okay, there's actually no secret there. There is one here, though. Oh! You know, I kind of feel like a murderer right now, because, you know, if I hadn't played the first game, I would think that these were just harmless, deformed individuals that were trying to play snowball fight with us, and we were just, you know, indiscriminately murdering them. Which, the lore of the game states that that's actually not too far off from actual government agency lore. Oh wait, this is... Oh, okay. We've come full circle. So, hold on. That means there's more to see. That's the way we were attempting to go. We came in through the bottom. Okay, what the hell's hitting me? Frustrating. Frustrating indeed. Just marginally frustrating. Nothing intensive here. Continuing on. Ooh, a brewski, 15 HP all day. Okay. Alright, we cracked his cranium for sure. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer cannot survive a shot to the T-square, or repeated impacts to the T-square. Show yourself, Snurt Man. Yeah, the gingerbread man is effective in urban environments, snowy urban environments, but when it comes to, especially if they're brownstones, so like somewhere like New York City, the the gingerbread man would perform well, and that is concerning. That is moderately concerning to think about. I'm not a New York resident, never have been, but I imagine it snows relatively often. Oh, okay, we have a platforming segment again. Okay. All right. Well, lucky for us, we get to start again. The game is so generous; it gives us another chance at life, and it expected us to fall. Therefore, it set us up. Look at it! Look at that! All right. Hey, not too bad. All right, game. I'm your advocate. I'm your guy, but I definitely think that that was a little forced. That was definitely a little. Oh, okay. Up I go. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. All right, moving right along. Oh, this was a secret? Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, look at this thing. Oh, I cannot wait to torch some of these guys. Come to me. Oh yeah. Oh, it is everything that I wished for and more. It's the same flamethrower that the dude in the basement was using. And that dude is the hardest boss in Dead Trash. I almost called the game Dead Snow. Wasn't there a Dead Snow game? No, it was a movie. It was the Nazi movie. Nazi snow movie. Snow zombie Nazi movie. That movie. Alright. Clear them out. I am going to transition. Ooh, moving. What do you think about that 720? Oh, come to me, devil. Okay. TKO. TKFO. Wow, 3 from the Deagle? No, they have brutalized our squad. Oh man. Alright. Oh, there you are. Alright, so that is the fourth dude, right, that we found. Or is that the 5th? We found 2 dudes laying on the ground up on the surface, and then these 2 guys. So is that... am I missing one? This guy got seriously messed up. Jesus Christ, looks like someone took a bite out of him. Alright. It's probably the work of the shotgunneer. Not to be confused with the Langoliers. That was a totally different nightmare. Okay, I don't agree with the full reload. If I'm only missing a select number of rounds. Look at this. I gotta put all 6 in to put 1 in. Who the hell's building with these boxes down here? Who the hell's idea was this? We know we can go that way, so let's go the opposite way. Yeah. What's this up here?
You found me.
I found you. Hello. I love it. I love it here. I love it here. I'd like to stay in DOSman land. Maybe we'll play some more boomer shooters. I'm kind of in the mood. Cultic 2 came out. I played Cultic 1 or Chapter 1. I liked it a lot. Maybe we'll do that. I can't promise you I'm like any good. I mean, you're watching me play. Oh, come here, devil. I can't tell you I'm definitely not like a civvy kind of dude when it comes to playing these, but maybe we could make some laughs out of it, have some fun in my continued misery. Ooh, nice. Is this a boss arena? It looks like a boss arena. All right, do your worst. This is definitely a boss arena. Oh, holy hell. Something I'm noticing about this one that I didn't notice in the other, or in the DLC that I didn't notice in the actual game. Look at these gore buckets. Jesus Christ, man. That's hardcore. That's metal. It's like a Mortician album cover. Like, oh, we have an uppercut this whole time? Really? Oh, bring, yes. Okay, maybe we fight over here. We are finding the rest of our squad, though. Or the squad. Okay. Well, okay, I get it. Haha. It's not good. It's not good. Egg on my face. Hell, I didn't know. I didn't know if Commander Dalton here had the Falcon Punch abilities that were featured in the not Thomas Jane Punisher. Who the hell was that dude? Who was that? And why can't I remember it? Ray something? Question mark? It was the Punisher Warzone. It was the wacky, like, more comic book style Punisher, where he it actually showed how Jigsaw got jigsawed in surprisingly much more hardcore way than the Disney adaptation or Marvel adaptation, whatever the hell it was. So I love John Bernthal. I think he's great in just about everything. Actually, I've never watched him in anything I didn't like. You know, I like The Accountant. I like... Why is it getting red? What the hell is this? The walls are soaked in blood. Those lunatics carved up my squad to feed whatever's waiting in that chamber. Fine. Let's see what's been keeping you freaks so busy. Alright, we're moving right along here. Something ancient trapped beneath the ice. It seems like, now we're getting our true... Oh, hello! Okay! So... some type of demonic Santa Claus. Sandy Claus! Let's see if we throw that uppercut in vain. Oh no, okay. These are... See, at first I had the thought that these might be part of a larger entity. But now... Seems like Santa Claus has been split into a bunch of smaller null bodies. Eyeless, skinless, meatball, Santa Claus is definitely scary as hell. That's another like surprisingly metal thing that I didn't think would give me the creeps, but it does. Ooh, looks like he's wearing definitely looks like he's wearing people's skin, trying to blend in, trying to act natural. There's a human leg. Okay, so trusty Glock, man. You can't beat the trusty Glock. I don't know if we're supposed to be utilizing. I mean, it feels like this is definitely a boss arena, but it kind of feels like these guys are, you know, taking our. How the hell you say? They're taking our ammo. They're being like resource sponges, ammo sponges for a greater entity. And honestly, you know, I don't put either one past the game. Oh, ho ho, hell no! This is the end of your holiday carnage. Now jingle that, freaks. Okay, no, that was actually the that was actually it. So we used the trusty Glocky the entire time there. Well, that was short, sweet, deliberate, and to the point, and a whole hell of a lot of fun to play. Dead Trash is awesome, and this DLC was like 74 cents on the store. Go pick it up if you have any interest in boomer shooters or this slime core, sludge core, grindhouse style game. Go pick it up and play it. It's a lot of fun. Go show the devs some love. They're awesome. A whole lot of fun playing this. Whole lot of fun recording this. Everything about this game is perfect. I have no complaints about anything. The length is the only thing I can really complain about. I mean, for Christ's sakes, they pseudo-modeled the flamethrower after the LPO 50. You know, it doesn't get much better than that. The special operations captain is wearing or commander is wearing a beret over top of his gas mask and checkered Vans. I mean, it is what it is, and it is unbelievably fun. It has this very unique aesthetic that is only spread across several pieces of media, and I think I called out just about all of them in the short time that we had here because I really like this aesthetic. The gameplay is fluid and fun. The guns feel punchy. The sound design's awesome. You know, the enemy design is even cooler. In Operation Yellow Snow, they are just a little limited, but you get a full game with all sorts of different guys. And again, it's short, it's sweet, it's cheesy, it's 80s action, it's grindhouse, it's violent, it's sludgy. It's perfect. This is like a playable Cannibal Corpse game. I mean, this, you know, you could imagine an entire album, like Operation Dead Trash, the album. You know, Operation Yellow Snow being its sophomore album. So, anyways, this is badass, and I have nothing but high praises to sing about it. I love it. I wish there was more, and I'm actually gonna go right now and look at this dev Crow Hill's page and see if there's anything else, because I had so much fun, and I'm so thankful I got to bring this to you guys. So, if you like this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. We have more content on the way, as always. Something for everybody, no doubt. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please let me know down below in the comment section. The comment section is the best way to get a hold of me. I read every comment. if you want to play Dead Trash and its DLC, Operation Yellow Snow, for yourself for under $5. That link will also be in the description. Go show these devs some love. They made a beautiful, beautiful short experience here. So much fun. And remember to mind the gap, stalkers. Mind the gap. And have a good one. And don't eat the yellow snow. Never, ever, ever.